43 cadres belonging to 9 different prescribed outfits surrender to government with firearms today. Chief Minister N. Biren flags off Thangta troop who will be participating in Republic Day parade to be held on 26 January in New Delhi. All Manipur Football Association umpire refuses corruption charges, says Klasa FC Kaino was not sent to 2nd Division League for violating football norms. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm PREMI THANGJAM with the top stories and latest news at this hour. 43 cadres of 9 different prescribed groups surrendered to the government today. Out of the 43 cadres who laid down arms, 13 were from KYKL, 5 from RPF PLA, 1 from KCP Noyon, 2 from Pripak Pro, 3 cadres of KCP, 12 from KCP People's War Group, 1 from NSCNU and 5 from another rebel group. Speaking on the homecoming ceremony held today at the banquet hall of 1st Manipur Rifles in Imphal, Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren encouraged every member of rebel groups to return to the mainstream and maintain that the government is always ready to hold talks with the revolutionary groups. The 43 cadres handed over a total of 19 weapons, including AK rifles, during the ceremony. Addressing the occasion, N. Biren appealed to everyone who had joined revolutionary groups to come forward and share their grievances and issues with the government and help the nation to grow stronger. He assured that the government will take all responsibilities for holding peace talks while encouraging militant groups to come back to the mainstream through CM the High Sea portal or by approaching the Manipur police and paramilitary stations. CM Biren continued that leaders at the center are giving emphasis on northeast states, particularly to people of Manipur. He said the government will not keep quiet over some people who mocks the police and government. It is worth mentioning that under the Surrender Cum Rehabilitation of Militants in the Northeast States scheme of Ministry of Home Affairs, a surrendered militant receives one-time financial grant of Rs 4 lakh and a monthly stipend of Rs 6,000 each during their stay at rehabilitation camp. And above that, surrendered militants also get additional incentives for surrendering along with their weapons, beside providing them to stay in rehabilitation camp for 3 years. On the other hand, 644 surrendered militants out of the total 752 surrendered militants, including the 43 surrendered today, have returned to their respective homes after completing their stay in rehabilitation camp, while 108 are still undergoing weaning process in rehabilitation camp.
Under the ever leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we are opening the door openly. Love, what is this? How what is the Zero United Front, I celebrate the signed the my models around 150 cadres, secession of operation, monitoring committee, validates the selling out situation. Talk of breath of Tabak Namajin Namaka government requirement. Tabak the only had a record committed. BSF came to it, some level came to I think the policeman, Ching Yang remember the car, the Yantal did to buy any TV man, the Pamo, Garin, Patain, when the Garin with the leper, when the Garin with the policeman. Don't do it. Behave yourself properly. No one shieldable without it's a that is our principle, that is my principle. And I explain especially any kind of problems, grievances, direct about PBU, DG, anybody that I know rehabilitation schemes, whatever, families in the government schemes in the committee, Tayar berbuat hangudur officer tu tu mahir lo. Egy family sih tu, egy sini, yum ni tu bukan kari tu, just ekoi Bharat Basi yang fazina awal apa yang tu mereka lagi ni share buat once again, I know
Chief Minister N. Biren today flagged off 55-member cultural troupe consisting of THANGJAM players and officials from Chief Minister Indigenous Martial Arts Academy who will be representing Manipur in Republic Day program to be held on 26 January in New Delhi. Speaking in the flagging off ceremony that was held at Art and Culture Office located at Palace Compound, Chief Minister N. Biren calls for support in realizing government's dream of bringing a developed society with a well-disciplined and egalitarian approach. Chief Minister further maintained that ancient martial art of Thangta embodies the idea of governance, roots of a community, discipline, and it is being preserved through one's love for motherland. He said, there are more than 100 Thangta academies in the state today against 30 academies few years back. And Thangta classes are also conducted in hill districts as well. While questioning the inefficiency of past politicians, Chief Minister said that a duty of a politician is to work for the welfare of the country and its people. Chief Minister also expressed confidence that the Manipuri Thangta contingent will be able to give a different and unique taste in the Republic Day. On the other hand, Chief Minister also assured to take necessary legal action against the ASI of City Police Station who allegedly fired at a woman using his service gun on the morning of January 5th.
Society sida da koi gi pai puna chatlamba ipai puna leiramba hingamba tauramba sajali satkara koi tamba mathok da hinganba mathok da ngasi manipuri sing mangthara isi kari manipur gi state ta unrest leiram isi kari no leiri isi kari no koi masel gi ka discipline leite koi masel gi ka thajana ba leite lamsar bebar mangje le adogi pon me ando revive ta honna bine koi na thangta hingkat hanna bi school sam magi hen mathak ta hangkala isi jing da ba ukul da hang era sandel hang dori mathang hang dori yam discipline society ma semninge yam develop society ma semninge duga akhoi ma sen gi marak da khena balai ta singmi na traga tami tribal na traga general adu oda ina khena balai ta adu sakhot produ su kari su samana ba porama aduna maru ina ina thang da yam kana emphasis pira ga honu jarai si society stay da discipline loina nationalism majati bunung sibagi marai bak maram da bunung sibagi madi wakalon adu
Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo kickstarted the first Social Welfare Department Recreational Meet 2023 today at Komanlam Park Sports Complex in Imphal. The event was organized with an objective to build a cordial relation among the staffs of Social Welfare Department and with their well-being. Addressing the opening function, Minister Dingo appealed to staffs of Social Welfare Department to remain active while serving the public. Expressing happiness on holding the meet, Dingo said that a sports event launched today is the first ever such event to be organized for government departments in the state. The minister took salute to 4 March past teams during the event and administered oaths of participants. Director Ngangom Uttam, Joint Director ICDS Banti Singh THANGJAM along with top officials and staffs of Social Welfare Department attended the opening program.
Hoi department se khwai gi fawa department ne nai lore ngasi ha gi masi gi se atopa keno sing na hajara ga su hoi fawa department se masi sorna uni ha bisi nei na mam da thamjani bisi aruga makha tarak pa su hoi sidai da gi hena hoi honor ji sidai gi hena matung da su honor kanda mina lakcha bangam da na ba hena fawa hena mayam na sona ba mayam na nungsi ba mayam na pamna ba adung ba department ma hoi ohelasi thabak to ina mangin thana na ba hoi adom do ina chasi development to ina honor si ha da nai maina thamjani ngi aduga hoi social welfare department for the welfare of the society hek pok padi horkan hek si dri phawa masiri da khoina yengchanlaga khoina kadai da kari soigri kadai da kari awat paleri kadai da kari ho paleri haidana adung ba khoi mioi ba humanity gi adung ba service de da khoi tawba changhen ba thabak ni na isona chu hena nungsi ba isona chu hena khoi ba thaujan pibi bo oigani.
President of All Manipur Working Journalist Union Amchu Wangkemcha Shyamja expressed concern that the freedom of speech and expression of media fraternity has been challenged from different forces. He says media persons will continue to extend support to CSOs in public during their difficult times. However, no one had ever extended solidarity when the media fraternity goes through a tough time. Shyamja was speaking today on a function organized by federations of civil society organizations FOCS Manipur at its office premises in Ningthempukri Mapal, Imphal. New Year's gifts were presented to media persons, office bearers of various CSOs along with FOCS office bearers of different districts. Speaking further, Wangkhemcha Shyamjai said that there are less than 500 journalists in the state. Media serves as a channel of communication between the government and people, and the public is already aware about the role of media. He lamented that justice is yet to be delivered on media persons who have been attacked and killed by unidentified miscreants. Shyamjai said it will not be wrong to say that the prevailing scenario is an occupational hazard to journalists. FOCS President T.H. Manihar, who attended the program, said FOCS will support media persons in their difficult times. Leaders of various CSOs in the state attended the event.
Community Wahom tu terwara ni aku cuma itu Facebook ni mana dori ni usung agak telangga pai tu saran ba puli pada setau utu pada jingga tu bimong ladi aku juga ada juga
di Manipur gi sabkhot kita mta thada rakpa adugum laba use yang malama koi leiri Mars pugi manung da season adra di masi koi hangi do na maram orkan da masi athuba matam da masi season biu haibudu natraga Manipur government na masi misuse da haibudu mai koi putho ka da madu musu kasi government gi asoiba do koi thilaga takchara.
Works Minister K. Govindas and PWD engineers and officials today inspected the restoration work of Imphal Khongsang Road along the Imphal Ziri Road. The road repair work is initiated as package number 1. Minister Govindas expressed displeasure on finding that the road repair was done lacking quality work. Later in the day, Govindas met up with relevant officials and questioned them for failing to maintain quality work while repairing the road stretch. He said that the responsibility of road repair work was given to NSIDCL out of trust. He also warned officials that the matter will be addressed to the Union Minister of Road Transport and Highways. It may be mentioned that the restoration work of Imphal Khongsang Road was carried out by contractor called Avantika under NHIDCL. The total cost of the project is Rs 75 crore and it aims to complete by June.
बारिश का समय नहीं है अभी बारिश रुक गया नहीं बारिश का नहीं अब सुनिए ना पहले सुनिए तो ये इसमें बिटुमेन का क्वांटिटी कम है कम डाल दिया इन लोग इसके वजह से क्या हो रहा है पोटहोल डेवलप हो गया नहीं बारिश की वजह से नहीं हो रहा है ये अच्छी तरह से कंपेक्शन भी नहीं किया है इंटायर स्ट्रेस फिर से कराओ नहीं तो नहीं मानेगा हम खिलाफ लिखेगा हम आई विल राइट अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग लेटर टू द मिनिस्टर ऑफ रोड ट्रांसपोर्ट एंड हाईवे NHIDCL का सो रहे हैं क्या कहाँ है NHIDCL के जितना भी काम चल रहा है उसमें एक हमारा डिपार्टमेंट का भी एक मॉनिटरिंग टीम बनाओ.
Moirang MLA T.H. Santi says people of Moirang need to give concerted attention and focus towards development of Moirang constituency. Speaking to media persons at his office in Moirang Pilim, MLA Santi further urged people of Moirang to shade political differences and work to ensure benefits from all central schemes are received by people of the constituency. He also appreciated the people of Moirang for coming out in large number to welcome Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who visited Moirang and inaugurated and laid foundation stones for various projects in the state.
Sagalakhiba Sigumlava ID headquarters sida Indian Home Minister Moirang da legbirakduna Bharat ki awang nong poklam namda khwaidagi wangba pachamaga humpumanga sanga adunglo Bharat ki machu ahumgi phiran singkhatpagi thauram sida Manipur da leibiriba praja khudimakpu amadi maru oina Moirang ke da leibiriba praja khudimakpu harau nungaibaga loina ikai khumnu uchari Sagalakhiba Sigumlava.
Khwairamband Ima Kaithal Working Committee convened a meeting today at Aryan Theatre in Wahangbam Laikai, Imphal. The meet decided that a working committee will take every responsibility for preservation of the three Ima markets and every other activities related to the three markets. Speaking at the meeting, Working Committee co-convener Asim Nirmala alleged former office bearers of organizations in Ima market for trying to destroy the integrity of the three Ima markets. She added that the working committee was formed to protect and preserve Ima market.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯀꯥꯏꯊꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯗ ꯁꯣꯛꯆꯜꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯀꯣꯏꯕꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯠ ꯃꯤꯔꯥꯟꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯂꯟꯗꯥꯔꯛꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯨꯏꯅ 2014 ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯛꯇꯝ ꯀꯥꯏꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯛ ꯉꯥꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯇꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯂꯥꯟꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯀꯨꯞꯄ ꯃꯤꯍꯨꯠꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯨꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥ ꯑꯅꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯆꯕꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯀꯩꯊꯦꯜ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯉꯥꯛꯂꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯉꯁꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯄꯅꯤ.
In connection with the recent allegation on involvement of All Manipur Football Association (AMFA) in corruption while selecting the team for participation in the second division league, the association president M. Ratan Kumar clarified that on December 8th last year, the league committee of All India Football Federation had informed associations and football clubs of different states in India to select one team each for the second division league. Following which, AMFA Executive Council convened a meeting on December 9 to discuss about picking one football team from the state for the league. The meet had made a decision not to send Klasa FC Kaino for second division league. Speaking to media today at the artificial turf ground in Lamlongthong, Imphal, Ratan Kumar said AMFA during the meeting selected KIYC K3 Idilmapal, which secured the 5th place in the 5th state league for the second division league. Ratan Kumar clarified that AMFA made the decision on the ground that Klasa FC Kaino, that won the champion title of the 15th state league, had violated the norms of football during the league, and also considering that Rao Laigengbam Laikai secured second place and teams which won the 3rd and 4th positions in the 15th state league showed no interest in competing at the second division league. Speaking to media, Ratan Kumar also appealed to the people not to believe in the allegation made against AMFA.
Sports Minister Bumidasna, the Mamokaki Watarga, Manetas on the Federation Sea, Masi Yam Sawa, Fifagi, AFCG, AIP, Masidi, Board of Ethics, Madu Wang, the Nevasi. Akoina Klasa Tadi Bimaram say, Moida disciplinary action Kara Laiba, Aramoina Rulski, Adi Laiba, Pubulsana Patap to Guy with the Gay, is the Council Committee and Moisi Tada Naswana, Laivna, Maram Orga Moisi Tadabani, Arumoina Koda, Senja to Zagi Matang Polido, Ampade, Ampadele, missing say, Kari, Akushi, the Lupam, the Supanganakogi. Mayam gedum ek nungamadi smaina khallaga su samu matamji pilar sing ji afabada khallaga smaina tawla moidam do hona laga akode smaina lana sandopusidi klasa da su masi akoi discipline action madi soina ko tawge na khalli aru moida influence tawriba mi congratulations masi jo ko smaina to oi.
And in the meanwhile, Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM today expressed dissatisfaction over All Manipur Football Association AMFA sending a lower ranked KIYC K3 Awang Laikai to represent Manipur in the Heroes 2nd Division I-League 2022-23 instead of Klasa FC Kainau, who won the Manipur State League 2021-22. DESAM demanded clarification from AMFA in this regard within 3 days. Speaking to media persons at his office in Kwakitel, Secretary General of DESAM, M. Somorjit said that the move of AMFA have caused disappointment among football lovers in the state. While condemning against the decision of AMFA to send lower-ranked team ahead of winner of Manipur State League, M. Somorjit appealed AMFA to work without biases.
2023 March tagi hogunena sem sariba 2nd Division Hero I-League 2022-23 ki state asigi oina 22-23 ki su koi state league ki champion oiraba Klasa Kaino FC hariba club asi thabagi mahutta hadiba sahi ani season ani sigi koi state league ta quarter final sung semi final da lehoba koi club amabu All Manipur Football Association na tha na honarakpa masi nominate tawkhre haiba wafum asi yamna laibak thibani athuba matamda numit humni phaugi manungda asigumba tawkhriba asoiba aranba se masi laibak miyamda singtokada.
Vice-Chancellor of Dhanamanjuri University, Professor N. Rajmohan says it is high time to do research on different medicinal plants which are found in the state. Professor Rajmohan was speaking today on the closing event of a 3-day training program on primary processing and value addition of medicinal and aromatic plants. Replying to Impact News, Professor Rajmohan said that Manipur is known as a land of green gold and green diamond among researchers from across the globe. In view that many of the medicinal and aromatic plants grown in the state could be utilized after carrying out proper research work. He informed that the researchers from outside the state had produced medicines from local medicinal plants and had benefited many patients. The Vice-Chancellor also drew attention of researchers and relevant authorities towards this and enhancing the state economy.
Ipai Pusingi, my big knowledge, my amsing, how you modernize to give matam, whereas in a way I'm going to conjure say. How you sing as I had traditional knowledge, like you may amsing, she perceive ambition as Sina Pavani, Sina Pavani, she Marasi, Pulagata, she pay 9 young and a village. Masium, I'm so carrying the Parino. Cario Bugino, Hibison, I know what we scientists may am thinking, researcher may am thinking knowledge, we're doing that. She knowledge come Bamatundana, among technology, Tarakandana, entrepreneurship on Lakadurin. I quite money put upon poaching, I quite a Toxada Bagi Hydra, Masiaquin check with the way Hydra Mapan, my arm horn grab. A quite money put upon about Usama be held up Porchi, America, Professor Bani, Amadi, my groups in India Masani, Moina, textual, TAXOL technology, anti cancer compounding, I don't know when a patent low token. Hyba Sigi, technology, you all huge amount of money per year sahi manutali are my best medicine award of United States ka PBD benebo at the mind of the media assume that yam wang tong no greba kun some the woman.
The training program was jointly organized by MSME Technology Center Imphal and Department of Botany DMU. Altogether, 86 individuals including 52 teachers along with 34 researchers and master students participated in the program. Speaking to Impact News, MSME Technology Center Imphal Deputy Director Dr. Sinam Yoirin Tonba said MSME is willing to extend assistance to aspiring entrepreneurs in the field.
Waktan thabang na TV mota ai sani sabu thabak pi training program simchi yaukra matungda ojasing na su college da mai as a part of syllabus takpira matungda satra hogalai ba satra singjinra saka thabak na thabang na TV mota ai sani sabu thabak pijaba adagi endoga thabak piba ngamba mi ma oiragen thokpira kanda commercial scale da changjalakpada kudong cha tabak ngasai facility ki kudong cha tabal madu MSME Technology Center Imphal da laksara kadoriba kuchuklai processing gi boiro value addition gi boiro quality assessment to gi boiro hariba kulai facility ma'am chi sinabiraga aigi mangdale riba sources me am singsi khungat charaga aigi entrepreneurial vertical sima dum changjalakpa yabagi kudong chabdu em chawna leirani.
Mortal remains of 69-year-old Laikuram Gokul Chandra of Yaripok Bishnu Nuha is donated to Jenims. Gokul Chandra was an inmate of an old-age home in Langol. During his lifetime, Gokul Chandra, who was a high school teacher, had expressed desire on donating his body to the anatomy department of Jenims after he dies, and based on that, then Law had given an approval to his wish. Speaking to Impact News, Jenims Director Dr. Lte Bain said that including Gokul Chandra, 2 persons donated their bodies to Jenims so far. Then other was 75-year-old woman from Bishnupur district, Oinam. He maintained that the lifeless body of Gokul Chandra will be used as medical students for their studies. Dr. Deben said 11 other inmates of Langol Age Home have given approval to donate their bodies. He also appealed to then masters to donate their bodies after they passes away.
Sigadoroba, Ruga Punsi Longodorba, Mui Amabu Kanbangamba, meat the boiro, heart the boiro, liver the boiro, Maruina, kidney the boiro. Smite of the Naikana. Koigi yamna darkar ba mi amana koigi miyobigi organ se phangbusu amna waba arga masi hekta irailena phangbusu ngamdaba singba mayam se koi khanara kanda koi Jenimsa ji koigi soto haidana state organ transplant organization koi ama seme masi hana semna leram masi hana functional oiramde masi functional oinerbi damakta ji khoi Jenims ki authority na kanna masi khoi honajari.
On that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus cases in India and abroad. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Primetime English News. India added 214 new COVID-19 cases and 4 death cases in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active case load stands at 2,509. Death toll stands at 5,30,718. Over 220 crore 13,37,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Manipur did not report any positive cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. There are 2 active cases of COVID-19 in Manipur at present. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 66 crore 81 lakh 55,000 people. It has claimed above 67 lakh 10,000 people and recoveries are above 63 crore 94 lakh 75,000. International Observation Committee on Puya Maithaba ICOP will observe the 294th Puya Maithaba Numit burning of Puya on January 15 at Kangla Utras Mamang in Imphal and at Elang Kangpokpi of Kakching district. Speaking to media today, Iboyay Masumang Lila Sanglen in Palace Compound, Organizing Committee convener Moirang Thim Naukamba informs that the annual Maicho Ningsing Mana and Chingmi Tami Nungsi Lipun Mana will be conferred during the observance. This year's Maicho Ningsing Mana will be given away to late Ilangbam Tompok Mitai of Elang Kangpokpi Awang Laikai, while Ukrul resident R. Dominic Ahau will be conferred with Chingmi Tami Nungsi Lipun Mana. Now, maintained that a 3-day Black Day observation remembering Puya Maithaba Numit will kick off from January 13 at Eternal Spring School in Sector Imphal East District. He appealed to all the people in hills and valley to take part in the observance.
Lishing Amagasampan, Humdraga Nipandagi, Mite Nation Prana left on the Pangtorpa Duna, Handaki Sahigi Oina, Puya Maithagi Binishing Bagitorum, Sahi Saniga Mudra Marishu Bagitormasi. Kakching district ki Elang Kangpokpi ki Mamang Likai community fund pangdok saragani. Singba thoramasida khagi lamdam se lebiriba simi tami phurup sapuna mana kanggu ki phuruki lining ki khenaba thamdana thoramse mapung phana saru yabiu loran nimit asida lepa koiba aruba kaya lesu athingba panba leitana mapung phana pangthokpada phai miyamna sogatpidana singba thoramase pangthok minasi saru yaminasi.
Prescribed National Revolutionary Front Manipur NRFM observed its 11th Foundation Day today. Press release signed by CHQ Information and Publicity Secretary of NRFM, Sanajawba Maite said, Central Executive Committee of the outfit observed the day. NRFM chairman kick-started observation by hoisting the NRFM flag. The observance highlighted attendees observing a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to every cadre who laid down their lives for the land. The observance was held at NRFM units, State Council and local committees. Students of CI College today blocked Dim Road protesting against failure to send required teachers by relevant authority. Vehicles coming towards Imphal were stopped at Bishnupur Bazaar during the protests. Speaking on the sideline, General Secretary of CI College Student Union Chingankham Pradeep said that the issue of teacher shortage in CI College has been a recurring issue. The college had been urging the relevant authority to send the required geography teacher even before December 20 last year, but so far the demand had not been fulfilled. While urging government to send a required teacher, Chingankham Pradeep further warned vegetation, including boycotting the upcoming semester exam, which is starting from January 9th if government fails to send the required teacher.
डिपार्टमेंट ओजा आनी खक लेजबीदा ओजा लेरिक सुंताक ताकतना अखोइना क्रमाइना लेरिक एग्जाम थागनी अमदी फर्स्ट सेमिस्टर की एग्जाम सिंग क्रमाइन थागदगे मसी अखोइगी कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट सिंग मिंग चंगहनिंगे अदुगा अखोइना अइबा चेरोल कया अमसु कंसर्न डिपार्टमेंट सिंग द पिजखरबनी अदुगा हजिक फावदा मनान मथुना केन ताबिदे मखोइगी टेबल द फमगा अदुमक ऑर्डर थोए न हारगा तंग थोए अखोइगी ग्राउंड द करी लेरि हाबदी यंगबिदे मखोइना मदुजी या जनिंगते अदुगा अमना अखोइगी ओजा आसी थाबिरक्ति फावा कॉलेज की लाइब तांग मपंदी हौगदिबा थर्ड अमदी फिफ्थ की एग्जाम सु बोयकॉट तौजगनी
THANGJAM Manipur and Film Forum Manipur will jointly organize the 2023 edition of Manifa on March 25th. Interested persons can submit their entries on Manipuri films, including tribal dialect films, within January 31st. Nominated films of Manifa will be announced on February 24th. Awards will be given away under 26 different categories in Manifa 2023.
Manifa Award aina koina Film Forum Manipur amadi thamnana sinjeri basi somnagi hara komai oina nate taseng na maik sengba Manipuri next film production tauba miyam da yamna message awareness mass oina women in crime the drugs ki problem adi live thangnari ba social issues adi hauriba angang sing makoina ngasi mayun lana chatpa natra amasum moi ba koina matau kram na lamjing ga dek ye ba film da mai onjan ji apa ba film nam si regional film mai ba si pida si film do pharaga di worldwide ni mai market si aduna apa ba good film puthok si ha ba ki pandam da si film Forum Manipur ma di thamnana singjaba dugma festival ni
People's Democratic Front MPDF through a press statement pays respect to King Gambhir Singh of Manipur ahead of his 189th death anniversary, which falls on January 9th. An 11-member subcommittee is formed to assess the issues of contractors in the state. The new committee has been set up today during a meeting convened by Manipur Hills and Plain Contractors Association at Patsoi Patu. Association President T.H. Nodia Chand presided the meet. KSH Rajan N. Gandhi and W. Sanaton are appointed as chairman, vice chairman and convener respectively of the subcommittee. 8 co-conveners were also appointed for the subcommittee. The meeting also discussed on how to sort out the grievances of local contractors, laborers and transporters on the backdrop of arrival of the many big companies in the state. Joint Action Committee, National Highway Number 37 Expansion Affected Land and Property Owner Association, NONE, alleged that a joint assessment survey on January 5th was carried out in the interest of some corrupt SDO staff in the absence of real affected landowners, skipping genuinely affected sites and structures. The JAC urged the Deputy Commissioner of NONE District to initiate necessary action against officials concerned and to reconduct a joint survey in the presence of all the affected beneficiaries at the earliest, failing which the JAC will launch agitation. An awareness program on early detection and prevention of cancer, screening and risk assessment was organized by Center of Backward and Environment Development CBED in collaboration with Seva Manipur and Karkino's Healthcare Jenims at YDO Community Hall today. Speaking on the occasion, CEO of Seva Manipur, Dr. K. Chinglen, said that the awareness program was organized in view of the rising cases of cancer in the state and giving importance to early detection of the disease. He also maintained that the use of chemical fertilizers in agriculture is one of the factors for causing cancer. He further expressed confidence that the risk of cancer in the state can be substantially reduced if the overuse of chemical fertilizers can be stopped and if farmers can shift towards organic farming. Health screening was conducted for various people during the program, which was attended by Health Director of Manipur, Dr. K. Raju, along with relevant doctors and officials.
Akoina Manipur da ahum soba stage de lebe cancer asi khana to orsu mateng pangbang ngamgadra haina akoina doctor mangata banina akoina reassessment lokhat pa awareness hin ba miyam si phap ta ragadi akoi cancer nari bisideki akoi khana to isu minimize handaba ngamgaduri bani adona project so koi ai project se am infal west pa adona infal west pa akoi project ki ani farmer thing si organic puthongna no khotna bada masi yam change chemical om the loi season agre tilagi da khangde har khangde masi khoi khar khar hongdok na ba अकोई फोके होना चंगी याकना मसी एग्रीकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट और हॉर्टिकल्चर डिपार्टमेंट अवेयरनेस भी मुख चंगी मसी ऑर्गेनिक से ओन होना करना अदुगा भूमि कंपोस्ट अदे अते मागी लेबा कंपोस्टिंग से ओनथोंग ननबा अदुगा अकोई असी तौरा कांदा अकोई माई पागलकदोनी.
State Central Library in a press note informs that 29th edition of Imphal Book Fair will be held from January 15 to 24 at Tidim Road Athletic Union Ground in Cockatill. Book release events, interaction sessions with renowned persons, symposium and various competitions will be organized as a part of the book fair. The press note further urged people willing to release their books during the book fair to send 2 copies of their book to the State Central Library on or before January 12th. The first Foundation Day celebration of Catholic Rem Community Manipur and Catholic Rem Youth Manipur was held at Sacred Heart Church Ground in Tuikang, Aimol. Archdiocese of Imphal Vicar General Father Varghese Velikacham and Holy Trinity Parish Lamphal Assistant Parish Priest Father Tom Karthik SDB graced the occasion. One-day financial literacy awareness program was jointly organized by CSP Cell and Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited along with NABARD, Imphal at Chidal Gram Panchayat level multi-purpose cooperative society in Kakching district today. Experts provided information regarding SHG Joint Liability Group, KCC loan, waiving handloom mudra loan, animal husbandry loan to people who attended the program. And in sports news, Brothers FCB emerges the winners of the first Sheikh Nur Muhammad Memorial Trophy 9A side men's opened. In the final match played today at Princeton International School, PIS football ground, K3 Awang Laikai, Brothers FCB defeated Commando FC by a scoreline of 2-0 to become the champion. K3 Grau MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan graced the closing ceremony of the tournament. Speaking on the occasion, MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan said that the trophy is dedicated in the name of his late father Sheikh Nur Muhammad, following on his wishes of maintaining good health and also desire to develop interest in sports. The MLA also assured to organize a tournament every year. MLA handed over a cash prize of Rs 1,50,000 along with a trophy to winner Brother FCB. Sobao Brother FCB was awarded most valuable player of the tournament and also best player of the final match, while best goalkeeper was awarded to Santone and Golden Boot award was given to the Brother FCB player Akon.
Sana Konavada, Tawai Haksang Yauva, Naharon Singda, Natava, Sazat, Lichat, Chatkidanava, Natava, Chinjak Sakidanava, Pasamu, Fana Lainanava, Mating Labadunava, Samasam, Oinanava, Jun Firang, Zava, Tungi Miron, Yokan Kanvadunava, Nagrik Sing, Topan, Nanavag, Pandam, the Pana, Sagacher, Lamlan, Afava Samas, Amus, Him, and Navagadunava, Kuntana, Dugimidi, Makada, Heidi, Batuna, say, Snow, Penase, Brothers, Tanaraga.
Medalist and Manipur swimmers who participated in the 2nd Northeast Olympic Games 2022 at Shillong and at the 18th Masters National Aquatic Championship at Haryana's Ambala from November 25 to 27, 2022 were felicitated at Maharaj Garibaniwas Memorial Club in Wangkaining Thimpukri, Mapal. Manipur Swimming Association organized a felicitation function. Attending the occasion, MP Lesembasana Jauba stressed that he is opposed to trend of dividing sports association into two as it will lead demotivated the players and will hamper in nurturing bright sports persons in the state. He is sure to urge the Chief Minister on restoring Sanjin Thong swimming pool at the earliest. The MP also assured to provide an office for Manipur Swimming Association.
거기 산전동기 스위밍풀 마시 파자나 생각바 아두가 Manipur Swimming Association 오피스 만 있다고세 마시 레헨바 하비기 마당세 아이 Honorable Chief Minister가 아이 와디 사바 혹자라가네 알가이 지마카타 알소이 아이 Honorable Chief Minister가 아이 마시 딱선제게 아두네 아고게 되네 라이람발레 에펙스 보디 싱제 아니 토가 마시기 싱가이나고 마얌세 마시마네 सानोगनी मरंद कारीन तसुखंग दबा राजनीति वाला में हम लोग लगा प्लेयर्स सिंगा मशीन याबला सो मोरन डाउन लोग मपी.
In 7th MNCA Plate cricket tournament being played at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground, SSU THANGJAM defeated SDC Life from Kunau by 71 runs. Electing to bat first, SSU THANGJAM were all out in 38.1 overs, setting a target of 239 runs. SSU THANGJAM batsman G Dingu made 47 runs in the innings, while SDC Life from Kunau's bowlers Bolanat Dhoni, Thangboy and KH Subhash Chandra picked up 2 wickets each. In reply, SDC Life from Kunau were bowled out at 168 runs in 38.5 overs, thus losing the match by 71 runs. SSU THANGJAM all-rounder G Dingu was adjudged the man of the match. RRCC Churchanpur will take on AKSDO Khangabok in the next match tomorrow. In the 19th Manipur Veteran Cricket Tournament, Model Club Chingamaka defeated Napsa Imphal by 18 runs in the 21st league match played today at Lukir Playground in Lamsang constituency. Batting first, Model Club Chingamaka scored 130 runs, losing 6 wickets in a stipulated 30 overs. In reply, Napsa Imphal scored only 112 runs, losing all the 10 wickets in 27 overs and 3 balls. Model Club's all-rounder TH Ibuyaima, who took 2 wickets and scored 31 runs, received Man of the Match award, which is sponsored by Mashnam Jelly. YUCC Kwakaithel Moirampurel will play KCC Kongba in the 22nd league match tomorrow in the tournament being organized under the aegis of Manipur Veteran Cricket Association. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 43 cadres belonging to 9 different prescribed outfits surrendered to government with firearms today. Chief Minister N. Biren flags off Thangta Trobe, who will be participating in Republic Day Parade to be held on 26 January in New Delhi. All Manipur Football Association umpire refuses corruption charges, says Klasa FC Kaino was not sent to 2nd Division League for violating football norms. And that's all we have in this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Till then, good night and stay safe.
Disposable disposable